Hey guys, welcome to Tips and Tricks. This is Viren here. And in this video, we will talk about how to keep your system, that is your desktop or your laptop, fine and healthy without any kind of paid antivirus. And a few other steps which everybody knows, but I'm sure they don't follow those steps properly, or they don't follow those steps at all. And if we follow these steps, we, apart from keeping the system fine and healthy, we can also keep the system's performance up to the mark. Alright, as you can see here, I'm already using Avast free antivirus. I was earlier using Avira, but there was an incident which I didn't like about Avira. I was making a video on how to create a Windows bootable, and if you have subscribed me, you would see that video in my list. So I was trying to create Windows bootable disk on my USB flash drive. It took me a good 2.5-3 hours, and when by the time the Windows 10 bootable was downloaded, Avira stopped the auto run that was supposed to be executed in the last minute when the bootable disk was just ready. So I wasted a good 2.5-3 hours, and then Avira stopped this auto run. Now I could have enabled, and I did enable that auto run feature in Avira, but I was thinking that basically antiviruses are for making your life simple, by blocking few unwanted stuff. But if they keep blocking simplest stuff, they'll actually work the other way around. They'll make things difficult for you. So I took out Avira, and then I have installed Avast. Alright guys, so I am done with the reboot, and let's start. Let's try reinstalling it again. Okay. Okay, it's downloading a .exe again. I shouldn't have done this. I'm sure this .exe would already be there in my downloads. But anyways, just say yes to this. Now I just wanted to, like I said earlier, there are a lot of products available. You have AVG and maybe free versions of lots of things. I'm not trying to market Avast here, but in my experience I've used, and Avast is really good. And this time when I had installed it, and I had earlier installed it maybe a week ago, I saw there were really some good stuff that came up with it and really took care of my system. So I thought of sharing with you guys. So there you go. Here it says Avast free antivirus is being installed. Looks like it takes some time. So guys, this is what I was talking about. The impressive thing about Avast. Apart from simply checking the viruses on your PC, when you run the smart scan, you see it's also checking if you have any outdated software. So let's say you have some software with a version of 6.2, but the latest in the market is 7.1 or something like that. So it will keep a track of that, and then it gives you an option to fix that. Download that latest one and keep it updated. Then it also looks for any kind of browser add-ons. Whenever we download something, some music or any kind of stuff, any files. Normally, the moment we run the .exe, normally we see something checkbox which says please make this as the add-on search engine or whatever. So it also checks for the browser add-ons, then it checks for the network threats. It also looks into the system performance issue, looks for the passwords. So alright, we are at 92%. It hasn't found any browser add-ons. There are no network threats as well. Performance issues. Now it says your PC needs optimization. Alright, so the moment I say resolve all, let's see what happens. Okay, needless to say, resolve all will only point out to one of them because I just had one red check mark, which was on performance. So it's showing I have 19 GB of junk files. Okay, the moment I say resolve, let's see what happens. There you go. So although this, like I was saying, this is a good antivirus, but just to clean up the PC, I'm not going to take these. I mean, especially when I know that Windows itself has inbuilt utilities to do all this work. So I'm just gonna cancel this, and like I said in the start, it's not just about antivirus. So I will just skip this. Performance issues has also become green. I will just cancel this, and then I have pinned these utilities here: disk cleanup and disk defragmenter. Now what you can do is you can just go here and say disk cleanup, and it will show up here, and then you do a right click and then you pin it to your taskbar here. So I've done that. I'm not getting that option here because I've already done it. So I will open it from here, from the taskbar, and I will say C, and you see it has recognized all my drives. I will say C and I will say OK. It will start cleaning up my C drive. Now we already saw that Avast was asking for some amount of money, and that was every month to do this work, and now you see it's already available here for free. So a lot of programs that are available, which claim to be cleaning your PC or keeping it faster, those are all scams. I mean, I did a lot of research on online. If you maintain your PC well, you don't go to wrong websites, you keep your antivirus up to date, and that to the free one. You do a disk cleanup from time to time, you run a disk defrag, your system will be absolutely fine. Now if you remember that it was showing me 17 GB of junk. I just want to check whether that's true or not, because a lot of people, the moment they see all that, they are freeing up the utility that they are buying is giving them 25 GB. That's when they start taking out the credit card from their pocket. But I just want to check if that's the same thing I can do with this cleanup. Then I don't need to pay anyone. Alright, let's see. Okay, disk cleanup has assessed the situation, and it says you can use disk cleanup to free up 18 GB. Alright, so the scan that Avast did was indeed correct, but now you see I can free up this 18 GB on my own through this utility. So you have 38 MB of temp files, then you have system dump files. Those are just 650. Okay, I can use this as well. Then what else? There you go. Temp file 17.2 GB. That's huge. I'm gonna take this, and that should be fine. Okay. Yes. So this way you saw I have claimed 18 GB, and this is just C drive. I can do a disk cleanup of the other drives. Those will be faster, I'm pretty sure. Let's just do that. There's nothing in this. Okay, G, nothing. I'm not selecting D because that's recovery. And what about H? Nothing at all. And then we come to the other utility, which is disk defragment and optimize. So basically what it does is, it kind of just to give you a very high level view, let me just open this. And if people know this, then that's fine, but I just want to give you a very brief idea that whenever we write data, basically what happens in the disk is the data is randomly written like here. So a single file will be written something like this, and then you have space or sectors left out. So what this utility is doing is basically pushing this data and emptying this free space. So let's say this data or this particular byte is pushed here, and then this free space is reclaimed. So this is very high level. I don't want to go into the too much details. So let's say I'm going to start with C. Will take a lot of time because that's where the system files are. So I'm going to just take the F drive and I will just say analyze, and just let's see what happens. So when you say analyze, basically it will see how much defragmentation, that is how much space that can be reclaimed by pushing those data close to each other. And then you need to run it once in a week or something like that, and this should take care of your system. So I guess we are good. Just wanted to share these things with you guys, that just with a free antivirus and these two utilities, your system should be all fine. Alright guys, thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them. Alright, thank you.